testing out a new mic. We got some maintenance to do. It's nighttime and my shop is full. So we're back to driveway mechanics. Come with me. All right, it's actually in my truck. See, my shop's full. My wife's painting some furniture. We'll get this stuff out. So I've had a coolant leak for a little while and I couldn't figure out where it was leaking from. It's not leaking from the usual places. The turbo coolant line's not leaking, the valley's dry. It's not from the radiator. Usually in the corners you have some pinch points, but it's not leaking from there. So I got to doing a little bit more investigating, and I have coolant residue in my hot side charge pipe. So it's leaking from the intercooler, but it's leaking enough that I'll show you. It's leaking enough that I've already filled this up. So this is your secondary. I've already filled it up and you can tell it's low. You can't even see anything. Obviously this is oxidized, so whatever. My primary is full. Kind of see in there. It's full. My secondary is low. So we're going to top this off, and then depending on how late it is, I'm due for fuel filters and an oil change. I don't know if I'm going to get to that stuff tonight, but we're going to top this off. And really, to be honest with you, I was just looking for an excuse to use some of the new stuff I got today. Actually, that's not as low as I thought, but it's low enough that we need to fill it up. So as everybody knows, Ford changed their coolant. It used to be orange, it's now yellow, but I have not done a coolant flush. And you can add the yellow to the orange, it doesn't matter, they're compatible, but I've had this, so I'm just going to use it. We're just going to top it off. It's leaking enough that you can't see a drip because it's going from the intercooler into the turbo and burning up, but you can smell it when it gets hot. But it's not dripping from anywhere, so it's hard to diagnose if you don't know what you're looking for. The other place that it could be leaking from is the water pump, and if it's leaking from the water pump, you'll usually see it down the back of your bell housing, coming out the underside of your truck. The underside of my truck is clean, so I know it's not coming from there. My primary is good. I'm not even going to top that bad boy off. So it's at the point where I need to consider replacing it. And I don't know if I'm going to go with an OEM one or go with an aftermarket. I've read some conflicting reviews online. So if you have a recommendation, let me know. If not, I've kind of done some research already on what I'm going to do. It's not leaking from the thermostat. The thermostat opens up, operates just fine. Whooped. So I guess we'll leave it at that. So the other thing we need to do, and this is a project that I've just been putting off, is the hose that connects from your windshield wiper reservoir down at the very bottom where the pump is. It's underneath this battery box, kind of attached to this battery box, and then your air box. This is all one piece. To get to it, the best spot is to get up underneath your fender. You take the fender liner out, and then you have access, and it's kind of like right in here-ish. But I have to replace the hose that goes from that to right here. So this is all original. This I replaced about 6 months ago also, but this is all cracked, and I tried to fix it, but I didn't. So I just got what hose I think will fit, and it may or may not. I'm kind of ashamed on how long I've gone between an oil change. Fuel filters I feel okay with, but it's time for oil change. All right, well, that's going to be it for tonight. Like I said, this is just a quick video. I wanted to see how my new rig worked, if I liked the setup, and to see the difference in audio quality with the mic. I don't feel like I'm yelling now, which is great. Like I said, my shop's full of stuff. The lighting out here isn't bad, but it's not good. It's terrible. It's even worse for video. But it's 9 o'clock. I've been sweating all day. I'm ready to go take a shower and hang out. So we'll be back with a better video, fuel filters, oil change, and then we're going to try and fix the hose that goes from my windshield wiper reservoir and pump up to the windshield wiper nozzles. Those are the 3 big things that we're going to focus on. So I'm going to push you guys away, and we'll see you next time.